Hello, callers. Welcome back to Viva Barca, and welcome to another interesting episode where we are going to discuss on some interesting updates. We start with the Neymar saga, as PSG have slapped €150 million price tag on Neymar amid Barcelona links. We are going to discuss on that as we move ahead. Secondly, talking about Ansu Fati, as the Barcelona gem has no plans to leave Barca amid 50 million proposal from the Premier League. We are also going to be discussing on that. So as we get right into the full stories, please do ensure to subscribe if you haven't. Turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Consider liking the video and please watch it right up to the very end. Last year, Paris Saint-Germain boasted of one of the world's football's most lethal combinations, with Leo Messi, Kylian Mbappe, and Neymar Jr. joining forces in Paris. It appeared as though no one could have stopped them from conquering it all. 1 year later, the Parisians are at the other end of the luxury. Messi left the club for a move to the MLS, while Mbappe is closing to signing for Real Madrid and is frozen out of Luis Enrique's squad. According to reports from Sport, PSG and Neymar have now agreed that it is best they separate ways. If the Brazilian joins Messi and Mbappe on the way out, Barcelona stand a strong candidate. The outlet further add that the Ligue 1 champions have placed a price tag of €150 million for the superstar's transfer. They would be willing to negotiate a loan move with a purchase option too. As things stand, though, Barca would be in no position to meet the €150 million valuation. Even a loan move would be financially taxing owing to the Brazilian superstars' massive wages. So now, let's ask this question to ourselves. Can Saudi Arabia work as an intermediary? Hence, according to some reports earlier this week, the Barca offices are considering an interesting proposal to overcome the financial hurdles in Neymar's acquisition. Pini Zahavi, the super agent, is working on a plan that would see the 31-year-old signed for a club in Saudi Arabia this summer before being loaned out to Barcelona for a year. The Saudi club will cover a part of the salary, which could make the operation feasible for Barca, although the player must agree to return to the Middle East and play there once his loan spell at Barcelona is over. Xavi Hernandez has been pushing for the ball to sign a big star this summer. However, he has not entirely been in favor of Neymar's return. The Spanish tactician does not see the PSG star fitting into his plans in Catalonia and considers his name or his time as a Barcelona player to be over. With the president and manager failing to see eye to eye on this matter, it remains to be seen if Barcelona pursue his signing. Interestingly enough, Xavi did not close the door to the Brazilian's operation or incorporation when asked it after last night's game. Of course, Neymar's return to Barca still continue to make headlines, as he still wants to join Barcelona. But now, talking about this report of PSG slapping 150 million, I'm like, this is shocking. This is absolutely shocking. How can they slap 150 million to Neymar? Then they should better say they don't want to sell Neymar, because I don't think any club out there will want to buy Neymar for that price. This is not Neymar in some years back. This is Neymar who has seen his value drop. His market value currently, I think, is 60 million. So if PSG, if actually this report is to be believed, then 150 million is just to indirectly say Neymar is going nowhere. So how can PSG be saying that they don't need Neymar in Luis Enrique's plans, still yet they are giving such a crazy amount as transfer fees, which for me makes no sense. It makes no sense, because that transfer fee suggests that they still want Neymar to stay. Yes, they still want Neymar to stay. Yesterday we spoke about the fact that Neymar was not even training with the rest of the squad, as the relationship between the player and club have really shattered and there's no way back. and for the club to be putting such a crazy amount as transfer fees, it doesn't bode well with the player. I don't think Barca will find it any funny, but nonetheless, that still won't stop the links going on, as Neymar's future remains still undecided. Pini Zahavi, who is a super agent that Neymar works with, who is having a close relationship with Laporta as well, is working on that tactic. I would say tactic, yes, because it's just common sense. If actually Pini Zahavi is working on it, trying to sell Neymar to a Saudi Arabian club, then that Saudi Arabian club now will loan Neymar to Barca for 1 year, and of course Neymar will play there just because the salary of Neymar is quite huge, and the fact that Barca will really suffer or they will not be able to even pay Neymar's salary is a big concern. That is why Peniza have been thinking about such a scenario where Neymar could be signed to a Saudi Arabian club, then loaned out to Barca for just 1 season, then return back and must play for the Saudi Arabian club the following year. So it all remains to be seen which way they will choose to pursue. Then on to the next story of discussion. Ansu Fati once again made an impact after coming on as a substitute for Barcelona against Tottenham Hotspur, scoring the third goal in the 4-2 victory in the Joan Gamper Trophy match. The 20-year-old's future has been a topic of great debate this summer, with the club reportedly open to cashing in on him despite the player's reluctance to leave. After the game last night, Xavi Hernandez refused to close the door on potential departure for Fati. He said, "We'll see. There is a transfer window until the end of this month. Barca see him as an option to generate revenue, given his quality and age, and there appears to be no shortage of suitors either. Indeed, according to Sport, Fati is generating plenty of interest with Barca and the player's agent, George Mendes, receiving quite a few proposals for the 20-year-old. However, Fati has not shown any indication of considering an exit and continues to wish to succeed at his boyhood club. Over the past week, there have been murmurs of interest from Paris Saint-Germain as well as a club from Saudi Arabia. Meanwhile, a team from Premier League is also understood to be keen to put forth a proposal of around 50 million euros for Fati. The offer would be alluring as far as Barca are concerned, but Ansu does not wish to hear anything and wants to continue at the club. The 20-year-old Amasia Gem had already rejected an approach from Wolves earlier this summer, and even though his chances of playing regularly are far from guaranteed, the forward wants to stay put. It remains to be seen if Barca do put pressure on Fati to leave in the coming weeks or give in to the player's stance and retain his services. So guys, with that we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, bye bye.